All right, it's time to do the beverage holder, and sorry I have a cold, but it's going to sound awful. I know you guys just turn on the captions anyway, so we're good to go. First thing you need to do is right click on your desktop, click on New, Folder, name it Beverage Holder. Because if you guys remember from IED, if you don't save everything for this project in there, you're going to have a bad time. All right, then let's go to Inventor and let's go New. We're going to do Standard IPT, Create, and I'm going to start with the top plate with the big holes in it. I'm going to suggest that if you used extrude to create those holes and not hole itself, you probably want to go back and redo it with hole, because when we use the insert command to put this thing together, it'll make your life easier. So I'm going to click on the home button. Oh, and since this is the first time I'm using this Inventor, I'm going to pause just a second and set some stuff up. Okay, so I went home. I'm going to click on the plus sign next to origin, and I'm going to draw this thing on the XZ plane, which is the top plane. Start 2D sketch. In the center point of my drawing space, I'm going to draw the circle, and the diameter of this circle is 10 inches. It is a big circle, guys. So big it doesn't even fit. So I'm going to click zoom all, and it's going to put it back on the screen. I'm going to hit finish sketch, roll my mouse to zoom out a little bit, and I'm going to extrude this guy 3/8, which is 0.375 in decimal. And you guys should start learning that stuff. So now to get the hole in the center, I'm going to click on hole. I'm going to just drop a hole anywhere. And the diameter of that hole, I have to look at what that peg from the part that's coming down goes into, because it doesn't give me that measurement, right? And the part that receives that piece of the top that connects the whole thing is 1/2 inch drill. So I'm going to make this hole 1/2 inch, which is 0.5. And I'm going to use concentric reference by clicking the outside of the circle. And what that does is it puts it dead center for me, so I don't have to measure it. I'm going to tell it okay. Now I'm going to do start 2D sketch, and I'm going to sketch on top of it. I'm going to project geometry, and I'm going to project the center circle and the outside circle. Okay? Then I'm going to click on circle, and I'm going to come to the center of the circle, because all of these circles share the same center, and you guys know that that word is concentric. And I'm going to drag that circle out. This is the circle that goes through the center of all of those holes. And it tells me that it has a diameter of 6 inches. So I'm going to change that to 6. And then I'm going to zoom up on it a little bit. And I'm going to grab a line, and I'm going to go from the center of the circle straight up and down. Make sure it stays straight. All right, zoom up on that a little bit. And I'm going to put a point right where those things meet. And you click on point, and then see how I get the dot? Boom. What I did is I marked where I want the center of that hole to be when I drill it in the model view. So I'm going to go hole, and see it picked that up right away. I didn't have to do anything. And the size of these big holes where your beverages will be placed is 2.5 inches. So these are big holes. Tell it okay. And now I want 5 of these things going all the way around. I'm going to click on circular pattern, which is this guy. And I'm going to click on hole 2, because that's the name of it, in the browser. Remember, this thing on the left-hand side is called the browser. I'm going to click on rotation axis, and I'm going to pick the circle. And then here I just need to put how many total I want, including the one I already have. So it's 5, and I hit OK. And then I'm going to give it an isometric view so you guys can see what it looks like. Throw some color on it so it's not completely devoid of any personality. Oh, let's go metal hot. That looks cool. There we go. I'm going to go File, Save As. I'm going to go to my desktop, and I'm going to find my beverage holder file. Now, I'm going to name this what it actually is, and I encourage you to do the same. I'm going to call it Top Plate. That way I know what it is. Okay? And there's the first part, guys.